Once upon a time, in a small, cozy cottage nestled deep in the heart of the enchanted forest, there lived a curious and friendly squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was not like any other squirrel. He had a magical treasure box. This treasure box wasn't made of gold or silver, but it was something much more precious. It was a small, beautifully carved wooden box that Sammy had found one sunny morning while he was exploring the forest. When he opened it, to his surprise, he discovered that the box was never-ending, and it was filled with wonderful and magical things. Sammy's treasure box had the power to give him whatever he needed or wanted. It was like a magical wish-granting box. All he had to do was think of something, close his eyes, and when he opened them, the treasure box would have it inside. One day, Sammy was scampering through the forest when he heard a soft, sad voice. He followed the sound and found a tiny, lost fairy named Rosie. She was sitting on a mushroom, her tiny wings drooping. "Hello there," Sammy chirped. "Are you lost, little fairy?" Rosie looked up with big, teary eyes and nodded. "I can't find my way back to the fairy village," she said. "I've been flying in circles for hours." Sammy's heart went out to the lost fairy. He knew he could help her, but he also knew that he had to be careful. You see, Sammy's treasure box was a secret, and he didn't want everyone to know about it. So he thought for a moment and then asked Rosie, "Would you like a special wish to help you get home?" Rosie's eyes lit up with hope, and she nodded eagerly. "Oh yes, please. I wish I could find my way home." With a mischievous smile, Sammy opened his treasure box, and as he closed his eyes, he thought of the perfect wish for Rosie. When he opened his eyes, there was a small, glowing firefly inside the box. "Take this firefly with you," Sammy said. "It will light your way and guide you home." Rosie was overjoyed and thanked Sammy with a hug before setting off with her new firefly friend. She followed the glowing light, and in no time, she found her way back to the fairy village. The other fairies were amazed by her magical firefly and the story of Sammy's treasure box. Word quickly spread through the enchanted forest about Sammy's incredible treasure box and his ability to help others. All sorts of creatures started coming to him with their wishes, from talking animals to tiny gnomes, and even a friendly dragon named Drake. One day, a young rabbit named Rosie, not to be confused with the fairy, came to Sammy. She had a problem. She needed some delicious, juicy carrots for her family, but they were too far away, and she was too small to carry them all back. Sammy, always ready to help, thought of a fun wish. He closed his eyes and wished for a big, colorful hot air balloon to appear in his treasure box. When he opened it, there it was, a magnificent balloon ready to take Rosie to the carrot patch. Rosie hopped into the basket, and with a gentle push, the balloon soared into the sky. She giggled with delight as she flew high above the treetops and finally reached the carrot patch. In no time, she filled the balloon with the juiciest carrots, and with a grateful heart, she floated back to Sammy. Sammy's treasure box made everyone's dreams come true, no matter how big or small. From granting wishes for a wise old owl who wanted to read more books to helping a lost baby deer find its mother, Sammy was always there, sharing the magic of his treasure box with the creatures of the enchanted forest. But Sammy never forgot the importance of keeping the treasure box a secret. He knew that if the wrong person found out about it, they might use its magic for selfish reasons. So he only used it for good, helping those in need and making the enchanted forest a happier place. As the seasons changed, the enchanted forest became a place of joy, where everyone helped one another, and where kindness and friendship blossomed. And at the heart of it all was Sammy's treasure box, a small wooden box that held the magic of love, generosity, and the power to make dreams come true.